Yo, what's good, Mouse Cop back here with another reaction video. You feel me? Yo, family, look. Yeah, I got this little hang time. This is my first time really having like braids in my hair. My hair ain't never grew. But since I really started taking care of my, you know what I mean? I should start growing. I'm finna be longer than y'all females in a minute. Y'all better take care of y'all. Yeah, but look, we got another reaction video today. We got AllStar JR in federal custody for paralyzing, pistol whipping, and spitting on NBA Ben 10. Damn, it's really crazy because like you be having your own thoughts about what happened, and then when they really come out, you be like, damn, it really sometimes it be worse than what it really was. But let's see what the hell is going on, bro. Hope you're having a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe. We at 699, bro. Come on, We this close. We this close to 700, and we this close to 1,000. So let's come on, get us there, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe. Enough blabbing y'all ear off. Hope you're having a good day. If not, like I always say, it's just your motherfucking day. But I hope it get better for real.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on AllStar JR being picked up by the feds for the shooting that paralyzed NBA Ben 10.
So he is paralyzed?
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a bank air be yours too.
Put it in the beginning of the
if you
video.
Normal, you'll see the options. If you ever feel like, man, really what is the April 7th?
Put the link in there no more. They put it in the damn video. Like they make sure you see this shit.
For helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. April 17th, 2026, a special agent within the FBI would file a criminal complaint with the U.S. Attorney's Office within the Southern District of Texas. This complaint would allege Detroit's Defensive Player of the Year apparently made a mistake that will cost him the rest of the season, as he's federally accused of being a felon in possession of a firearm.
Damn.
This crime stems from the shooting that's
his life. For defending his life, he gets charged with having a firearm. That's crazy.
A felon in possession of a firearm.
They do not care.
This crime stems from the shooting that sat NBA Ben 10 down permanently, and even more details of how it all went down would be revealed. On April 8th, Houston police responded to a shooting in progress, and arriving on scene would locate John Doe number 1, who we all know to be Ben 10, on the ground inside the restaurant with a gunshot wound to his neck.
Damn.
Officers also observed a trail of blood leading from the main dining room to the elevator, and a large pool of blood in the elevator. The blood trail continued to the parking garage, where officers found John Doe number 2, who we know to be Dead End Ron. He'd suffered multiple gunshot wounds.
I heard that he had to get his finger amputated. Like, now all that, and now you one finger gone. Like one less, you got one less of a finger because you wanted to go play Captain Saber. You feel me? Like
wounds to his hands and legs. The victims were transported to a hospital while the shooter, AllStar JR, fled the scene before police even arrived.
Nigga, was it worth your finger? Let me know. I'm keeping it honey, bro. In my opinion, it wouldn't have been worth one of my fingers. Hell no.
Officers found a black Glock 43X, a holster,
and another question. If you knew you was gonna lose a finger, would you have still with a gun? Because they went out there to go really press the issue about another man's female that's his baby mama. Y'all pressing the man about his baby mama that he's gonna see either way it go, because he has a kid with this girl. He has the next 18 years for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Bro,
10 fired 9mm shell casings with blood on them. A Glock 43X comes with a factory 10-round magazine, meaning the weapon was fired until empty, so in other words, JR mag dumped them. Detectives would watch the surveillance video seeing JR at a table with a woman. The two walked out of frame to the elevators, then JR returned on the phone. A group would follow him, crowding around him, before the altercation broke out and a man attempted to drag JR to the elevator. Ben 10 can be seen attempting to take JR's chain alongside an unidentified suspect named John Doe number 3. John Doe number 3 would actually snatch the chain, running out of the restaurant as Dead End Ron was able to remove JR's watch from his wrist.
Wow.
JR was apparently beating on Ben 10 when they began jumping him and a gun falls to the ground.
Ooh.
Well, JR fell next to the gun, took control of it, and Ben 10 was the first to be shot, immediately collapsing to the floor, initially on his side before rolling onto his back as everyone runs off on him.
You,
Damn.
just you, building your app
Ben 10 caught it first.
on base 44.
So y'all just left the nigga that was just beating on him? What happened?
The sounds of it, the first shot that hit Ben 10 paralyzed him. JR would follow the crowd, firing after them. He then went back to Ben 10, standing over him before shooting him again.
Wow.
He tried to keep firing, but the gun was out of ammo, so instead he pistol whipped him and spit on him.
Whoa.
JR can be seen on video wiping off the gun before placing it behind a hostess stand and leaving the scene.
Nigga, what? Nigga, wipe the gun up, nigga. No, he tried to end Ben 10. I ain't gonna lie, he tried to take bro life. He tried to literally end bro, and he ain't had no more bullets. That's crazy. Look at this nigga. This nigga right here, bro.
This would show Ben 10 has no sensation.
Spit on him, pistol at him. No.
In his legs, meaning he's paralyzed from the waist down. No sensation in his legs, meaning he's paralyzed from the waist down. Dead End Ron would also have to get a finger amputated, and the arteries in his legs were destroyed by bullets. A bystander was also shot in the ass, suffering non-life-threatening injuries. Following the shooting, JR would take to Instagram, posting pictures of himself.
Getting shot in your butt, like that's crazy. You can't even sit down.
Inside a famous Detroit jewelry store while wearing a shirt that says, "Unplug that bitch ass ninja." JR would,
and then they shot a bystander, like, bro, the bystander ain't do nothing, bro. Just there, wrong place, wrong time, bro. Is he really paralyzed? Let me know in the comments, bro, please. I low-key want to know that. Like, is this nigga really paralyzed? Like, that'd be some crazy shit, bro.
caption the post.
They don't even have beef with this nigga. You feel me? They went out for another man that didn't do nothing when it happened. That nigga stood by with a knee brace on. Like,
Stating, "Had to shoot to the D and get new ice, cause my man's Ben 10 took some of my stuff to the hospital with him." He'd even hashtag Junior closed the elevator on Ron, claiming J Prince Jr. left Ron for dead. He'd also hashtag OG3 left them, after 3 can be seen being pulled away from the fight
oh my God.
before gunshots rang out. Another post would state, "Thought he was mob ties till I shot his ass a few times."
Ooh.
So JR was publicly stating that he shot Ben 10 and Dead End Ron. There was no shying away from it. He was flat out standing on it.
Right.
He'd even
So what was
state
the
Ben
point of
actually
wiping off
got
the
some
gun?
of his jewelry, but again, this whole crime was captured on camera, and police at the scene were the first to report they were attempting to snatch his chains. Now, I DM'd JR before I covered this shooting initially, and after he posted this pic, I DM'd him again saying, "Can't tell you how to move, but fuck all that dissing. Get some big interviews, drop that music, run it up. Don't let this be your defining moment. Use it to propel yourself where you want to be." As soon as I saw him dissing, it reminded me of BTB Savage, who killed a man in self-defense, flexed it, and then got gunned down for it. But instead of taking my advice or even
He got gunned down in his car too, and I think it was like a black car. I remember that. I remember this photo, all that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
and then got gunned down for it. But instead of taking my advice or even responding, JR
Man, he just seen it. You know what I mean? He ain't even, he just looked at it, didn't say nothing.
posted a dance challenge.
In honor of my nigga Ben 10, since he wanted to play, when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? lay your bitch ass down. And you point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, then the nigga done spanked you. And then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what?
Now this nigga overly dissing, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This is some crazy. This is real life, y'all. This is not like the movies. It's not the cinema. It's on God. Okay. This is real life, bro. And the fact that this is really like, I wonder what's gonna happen. What's really gonna happen now? Is this nigga gonna go to prison for being a felon with a gun?
Keep in mind at this time,
like
Ben 10 had yet to speak out. He was listed in serious critical condition, and no one knew if he was going to make it until
nigga sat there and got on the floor and said, "Do the Ben 10." What the fuck? I don't. What, nigga? It's a special place for you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
he broke his silence.
You know, still early in the morning shit.
Man, you know we gotta get this shit in. These niggas sound stupid. Eating good around this bitch. Ain't
Stupid duck ass. Fuck wrong with you.
With the news that Ben 10 was alive and well, JR would immediately fire back on the gram.
This nigga was eating his food. Like, y'all came to go rob, bro, but that nigga is he don't give up. You feel me? He don't give up. He's gonna you feel me? I can't get my words out. I don't know why I keep saying you feel me. How the fuck you gonna you feel me? These niggas, y'all know you feel me.
Ben 10 was alive and well, JR would immediately fire back on the gram.
I wake up, all you hoe ass niggas tagging me, talking about, nigga, you see Ben back? You see Ben back? Well, if the bitch so back, tell him to do the Ben 10. I'll double it for him. Fuck you talking about? Do that bitch, Ben. Nigga, this your dance. Get in your groove, nigga. You back.
Dead End Ron would even post to his story, showing a wrapped up hand after breaking his finger for a watch. Ben would then post to his story asking for someone to pay him for an interview so he could tell the real story of how he tried to rob JR. A picture of Ben in a neck brace would leave many wondering his actual condition, and JR would post DMs the two had actually been sending to each other. The DMs would show Ben attempted to call JR, who said, "I ain't trying to talk, send me that challenge, pussy." Ben would say, "Oh, you really a bitch," and JR would fire back saying, "Says the ninja in the hospital full of bullets." JR would get real disrespectful asking, "You wipe that spit off your face? How would it feel that everyone left your bum bitch ass to die?
Damn.
You ain't cut, you a bum ass do boy." JR would go even further saying, "What's crazy was I ain't even tell y'all I spit on the goofy after he got flamed. Thick ass neck brace. Did you get popped or getting a 10-car pile up? I ain't doing your interview, bro, it's over." Ben would take to his story saying, "You telling the story for the police. Y'all literally getting all the information from him. It's so much I want to say, but I'm real and they got real street ninjas watching me. I refuse to let us down." Ben would post a video of him pouring up inside his hospital bed, but the comments would be flooded with trolls asking him to wiggle his toes.
Damn.
With our cutting-edge chart trading feature and 300+ indicators, you can now trade direct.
The internet will always chew your ass up. They do not care. The niggas said, "Wiggle them toes, nigga. We want to see them toes wiggle." God, we want to see. Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Another pic would show Ben 10 with 3 who was there when he was shot, and a nurse would comment on the pic saying the blue thing under Ben is a lift pad, confirming that Ben was paralyzed and unable to move.
Damn.
This entire social media, Ben was parrying the blue thing under Ben.
The internet is going to literally, another thing, the internet will literally literally look at every little detail. The details that you're not worried about, that's the details that they look at and be like, "Oh yeah, boom, boom." He probably wasn't even thinking about that damn thing. I didn't even know what that was, you feel me? A lift pad? That's crazy, like.
Ben is a lift pad, confirming that Ben was paralyzed and unable to move. This entire social media back and forth would be observed and documented by local, state, and federal authorities. But the one piece of information that wasn't confirmed is whose gun was fired.
That's what I'm trying to figure
JR
out.
has claimed he took the gun from one of them. With the majority of NBA being felons, none of them are gonna claim it as they'd be charged with the weapon, and this is where shit gets complicated.
Like all of them is felons. So if anybody claims that, they going to prison. A felon with a gun, you're going to prison. You cannot have that. Oh God, like that. I'm trying to figure out who gun it was. It fell on the floor. How? From who? From where? Like, oh God, did you snatch it? Like, was it tucked? Like, come on, like.
AllStar JR is a convicted felon after being sentenced to a 1.5 years for a home invasion in 2014.
Damn.
That conviction apparently bans him from the right to defend his own life.
That's crazy.
But the United States Courts of Appeals in the Sixth Circuit has detailed a rare exception as long as the defense demonstrates 5 requirements.
Like what?
The defendant must be able to demonstrate they reasonably feared death or serious injury from an imminent threat. They did not recklessly place themselves in the path of that threat. They had no reasonable alternative to possession. They reasonably believed possession would avert the threat, and they maintained possession only as long as necessary to avoid that threat. Those 5 requirements were used in USA versus Jafari Moore, a man who was staring down the barrel of a gun when he disarmed his attacker, shot him, and fled with the weapon. But because he took the weapon with him, possessing it,
he stood over there, nigga, and was gonna keep firing that gun, bro. Like if he had an extended clip on that, if it was an extended clip on that, like more bullets, nigga, 2 more bullets, bro, Ben would not be here. I ain't gonna lie, on me.
Longer than necessary, his federal appeal was denied. In this case, AllStar JR picked up a weapon that was allegedly dropped by his attackers, who already physically attacked and robbed him. He opened fire until the weapon was empty, rendering it useless, before placing it behind a hostess stand in the restaurant. If I was his lawyer, I'd argue my client lawfully defended himself, then placed the weapon out of sight so it couldn't be repossessed by any potential threats. He only possessed the weapon while under threat, used it to defend himself, and then left it at the scene where he found it. I actually think with the right lawyer, JR has a great chance of beating this case due to the fact he was out.
And then he was out eating by himself. You feel me? He wasn't the aggravator, obviously. You feel me? He wasn't the aggressor. You feel me? He was in fear of his life. They tried to rob him. They stole from him. You feel me? Probably beat on him, you feel me? He was in fear for his life, saw a gun on the floor, picked it up, fired it, wiped it off, and then left the gun at the scene where he found it. There was no need for him to take it. Why? Because it wasn't his. That's,
surrounded, attacked by a group. He shot 2 of the 3 suspects who were on surveillance video robbing and attacking him, and he left the weapon at the scene. But we'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out.
This is crazy, bro.
Now I'll say this, I'm surprised the feds picked this up, and if he doesn't beat this, I'm disgusted by how the laws are in the US. Imagine being attacked for your jewelry that you worked hard for. The attackers attacking you drop a gun, meaning you were attacked by somebody that was armed with a weapon that could easily take your life. They drop the fucking gun, you pick it up and shoot 2 of the people who are attacking you, robbing you, had already robbed you for 1 chain, 1 watch. You shoot them. You leave the gun at the scene after you've already used all the ammo and you made sure no one else is gonna take the gun and reload it. You leave it at the scene, you leave, and the feds charge you with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Now you left it is wonderful. I ain't gonna lie. In his case, that is a wonderful. The fact that he left that gun there, that's good.
Facing up to 15 years in federal prison for defending your life. And again,
I thought it was a year.
I'm gonna break down because I had to actually look up and find that case.
Damn.
In which it gave 5 reasons as to how you could beat this situation. So I want to go back to that and go through them, right?
Yeah. Break that
The
down.
defendant must be able to demonstrate they reasonably fear death or serious injury from an imminent threat.
You say he.
Why did I pick up the gun? Because the people attacking and robbing me dropped it. So now that it's on the floor, if they pick it up, they can shoot me. They've already attacked me. They've already started to rob me. So what would stop them from shooting me? I picked up that gun and fired to prevent me from getting shot. They did not recklessly place themselves in the path of that threat. I was out eating with my girl.
Whoa.
I'm on the phone.
He was eating with his girl? He was eating with his, I thought he just, you feel me? I didn't know who he was with, so I just said by himself. But he was out here eating with his girl, minding his own business, gang. He's not worried about nobody but him and his girl at that moment in time, bro.
Came in, surrounded me. I didn't place myself there. I didn't antagonize anybody. I didn't say, come on and try me.
Right.
I was in a public setting and I was attacked. They had no reasonable alternative to possession. What other choice did I have? The gun fell on the fucking floor. I'm on the floor. They're all standing around me beating the shit out of me. If I don't grab it, they grab it.
Right.
If they grab it, I get shot.
Right, okay.
They reasonably believe possession would avert the threat. If I pick up this gun, I have an equalizer. It's just me. No one is fighting with me or for me. I am defending myself against multiple attackers. But when I picked this fucking gun up, every bullet in it just became my friend. Now I can avert this threat by sitting this motherfucker down for the rest.
Every bullet in it just became my friend. Oh God, I ain't even thinking about it that way. These my friends right here now, nigga. I'm finna say hello to my little friends. Oh God.
Of his life, blowing this motherfucker's finger off and sending everybody running.
Yeah.
They maintain possession only as long as necessary to avoid that threat. Once everybody was gone, he ain't moving anymore, so I know he ain't a problem. Take the gun and I put it away. I'm not gonna leave it next to Ben 10. I don't know if he's got another Glock 43X magazine. He's just gonna stuff it in there, start firing at me. No, I'm gonna take the gun. I'm gonna put it somewhere where no one else can fucking easily see it. It's out of sight, so I know I'm safe when I leave. Someone isn't gonna grab it, and that's it. I left the weapon at the scene. I did not possess the gun longer than needed to secure my life and the fact that I'm leaving here alive.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is gonna be possible, or vibe coding.
If I was his lawyer, I would play this fucking video that I just made for y'all in court. And I would say, look, he lays out everything for us. Here's the defense. He lays it all out for us. JR don't even need to fucking say nothing. He can just play my video because for anybody, that makes sense. It doesn't matter if you're a felon or not. When your life is under threat, you're not thinking, fuck, if I grab that, I might get hit with federal possession of a firearm.
Right.
Homie, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make sure that I get back to my little girls.
Right.
I'm gonna
I'm opening my eyes the next morning. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about how I could go to prison for defending my life, like to see another day. Like, what?
Make sure that I
don't even run. I know that does not even crosses nobody's mind. I do not. I know for a fact that if you're in a life or death situation, you're in this case, and you're a felon, or even a regular person. That thought does not cross your mind. Like, oh, I could go to prison for defending my life. Or no, hell no, nigga. I'm done. I'm worried about this nigga staying alive. Fuck you talking about?
Leave this bitch alive, and whoever I gotta drop, it is what the fuck it is. Because you're fighting for your life. That's it. You're fighting for your fucking life. They're already beating you. They're already robbing you. I feel like, I don't know how much money he just blew when he went to the jeweler, whatever, if he even bought anything. If he drops the right bag on the right lawyer, I see him beating this Fed case. I think he should take this one to fucking trial. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. What do you think would go against him in this case? The only thing that I can think of and the only argument people are going to bring up is he shot Ben 10 and was standing over him.
Yeah, that's, yeah, I can see that too. Oh, God.
You know what I mean? But it's like Ben 10 was the biggest threat. The fuck you mean? He literally neutralized him to where he wasn't a threat anymore. As sad as that sounds, like as bad as that fucking sounds, he made sure he wasn't a threat. If JR was a cop and he fired up Ben 10 like that, he's beating that case. How many videos have we seen of police shooting a motherfucker and then shooting them when they hit the floor? They shoot you until you are not a threat. That's what he did. You might not like it, but that's what he did. And he's not even facing charges for that. Because if he was gonna face charges for the shooting, the actual shooting, that would be state. And Texas is not a state where they're just gonna ban you for something like this. Texas is very much like Florida when it comes to stand your ground and self-defense. The feds, completely different fucking story. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Till next time, nigga. Shit. Look, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how y'all like the video, bro. Damn, I can't. Let me back it up a little bit. Shit. A little too close for y'all. They get the little like, comment, and subscribe. 699. I hope it go up for y'all right now. 3, 2, 1. All right, it didn't go up, but I was hoping it did. But look, like, comment, and subscribe. 700. Hopefully next time when you come back, it'll be at 700. You feel me? But look, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next one. Yeah, peace. Love y'all. Peace. Doses. Comment pineapple for me to the end of the video. You're a real one.